Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've had a video out. As some of you guys may know, I'm a university student, so the semester started back up. Progress slowed down quite a lot. I have been working on the Datsun, not nearly as much as I'd like to. Life's been getting busy, but this is a pretty big episode. I've got a ton of work done, months and months of work, thousands and thousands of dollars. It'll look pretty similar to how you guys have seen it, but a lot of progress has been made behind the scenes. I'm gonna cue you in. I want to try and keep the episodes a little bit shorter and show you more progress per episode. So let me know how you guys think this how the new way I'm doing it is. Last time you guys saw the body, it was media blasted. I think I did a little bit of the primer work, but that was about it. I think that's pretty much where we left off. So in this episode, the whole body will be primered. It'll be sound deadener will be put in, ceramic paint will be put in to keep the heat out. The first layer of black will be sprayed, and I bought a bunch of new parts I'll show you guys. So tons and tons of So I have the entire body primered except for these rear wheel wells underneath. Everything in here has been sprayed with the same primer I've been using, and then a layer of truck bed liner. I'm gonna put some lizard skin ceramic insulation in here. It's a water-based product, so that's why I put the primer and truck bed liner first. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it everywhere on the bottom, transmission tunnel, up on the roof as well. Anywhere it's gonna get warm. I don't want any heat transferring into here that I don't need, especially with how hot it is where I live. So I will film that and show you guys how well it works or doesn't work or whatever happens. All right, so here you can see the black that I sprayed in the engine bay. It looks half decent, but it's like I said, it's not completely sprayed in every little nook and cranny. There are some runs in here, and I want to sand it down, get it a little smoother, a little nicer, and finish up, the areas that got missed, where I ran out of paint, and just get it cleaned up. It's looking pretty good though. The look I'm going for is having this all be blacked out, and the insides of the doors, the undersides of all the panels, everything black, and painting just the outside with that blue. I actually got the blue paint now. The body is not even close to being ready. There's still, you know, dents, scratches, everything needs to be sanded still. So that'll come, you know, probably 2 or 3 more weeks. We'll see how quarantining goes. I don't know. As you guys are well aware, there's a lot of that stuff going on right now. So I might actually make more progress than I otherwise would have. This is looking pretty good though. I've got the 2 layers of the base primer. I think 4 layers of truck bed liner, and then 4 layers of that ceramic sound deadener, and then just the 1 top layer of this paint here. I'm totally happy with how it is now. This is just keeping it rust proof, keeping it cool inside, just nice, durable. You know, it doesn't have to be beautiful. This is all getting carpeted. It's getting sound deadener on. This is the next thing I'm going to be working on. I bought a bunch of this kill mat. So this is basically just a thin sticker that will replace the OEM sound deadener that I peeled off with the dry ice, if you guys remember that several episodes ago. So the next thing I'll be working on is getting all of this cut out, make sure all my little plugs are cut out, everything's completely covered top to bottom with that sound deadener. So just getting started on it. This is what it's looking like so far. Obviously I've got a lot left to go. I don't want to film all of it. It's just too boring and it'll kill my phone battery pretty quickly. So same process, it's just a big sticker, peel and stick, go along, get all of this done. I will come back tomorrow and finish it most likely, but for now I'll just keep going for a bit. Okay, I just finished installing all of the kill mat everywhere in the front part of the vehicle. I didn't quite have enough to finish the trunk area. Unfortunately, I ran out. With you know, shipping the way it is right now, it's like a month out to get anything. So I will have to finish this later or do a different plan of attack. I don't know. I had some extra leftover Noiko, I think is the company, sound deadener from when I did the truck stereo system in my F-150. So I used the remainder of that on the roof panel here. So that'll help just keep the wind noise down, keep it a little bit quieter in here. Right now, since all the painting's done on the inside here, I've got cavity wax I'm spraying. This is just a rust inhibitor. It keeps everything from rusting and corroding. So in like these pockets here, I'm spraying just a nice healthy coating of it. Just trying to get down in the bottom, keep any rust out that I possibly can. You know, as you guys know, I've done primer, truck bed liner, and the ceramic paint down in there as well. After that, I even got a spray can and just went up and down just to try and get everywhere possible. So it's got a healthy amount of paint. It should be totally fine for another 50 years, rust-free, no problem. This is just a little bit of insurance. Coming along to the back, I've still got a little bit of this Noiko sound deadener mat. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it back in here. Just by these wheel wells, wheel arches. Just keep it a little quieter. I don't know if I actually need to put anything in here, honestly, with how much is already up in the front. We'll see. I don't know. So that's the progress as of now. Okay, here is something I'm totally pumped on. I don't know if I talked about this in any of the previous episodes, but this is the whole, well, most of the parts for the rear end of the Datsun going in. There's a lot of different diff options. There's, you know, R180, R200, blah, blah, blah. Some Subaru diffs you can put in. Basically, this is the biggest, strongest differential that will fit in these without severe structural modifications, really. This is out of an S550 Mustang. This is a 2018 Mustang differential out of the GT V8. So super strong. A lot of guys are running 1,000+ horsepower in these stock. So they can totally handle the abuse. I got the aluminum one. It's a little bit lighter. Not quite as heavy duty as the, I think they're cast iron or steel of some sort. Totally happy. That's way, way stronger than what comes in their stock. So I bought this kit from Vladimir from the Datsun Parts and Needs Facebook group. He actually has a channel on YouTube. I think it's Invincible Extremes, something to that effect. Really awesome guy, really good to work with. Bought this kit from him. He sells it fully welded up right under $1,000, so it's a totally good deal. Then you just have to, you know, get the differential. The axle shafts have to be custom made, but they're not too expensive either. I think they're about $600. Really good deal. So I've got crazy big, crazy strong axle. Mustang GT brakes, so really powerful, lots of stopping power. I'll be totally safe there. I'll do the fronts as well, get everything running on Mustang spec parts. They're just cheaper, easier, and way stronger than anything Datsun related. I got this rear mustache bar from Arizona Z car. It's a billet aluminum piece, and it's, you know, it's totally beautiful. So this will bolt on right to the back end right here. The shafts are getting shipped in right now. There was a shipping mix-up, and they're in Georgia, I think, but they're gonna run out to these custom plates. It's basically an adapter that'll go with the control arms that are already in there. It's got the Mustang rotor, caliper, brake pads, and I bought excuse me, I bought brand new hubs as well. So here on the other side, you can see it pulled apart. Custom made bracket, hub, rotor, and then caliper and brake pads. So I'm just missing the shafts, and I can get it all installed up in there. I am gonna powder coat these before I put them in. These custom brackets, as well as this cradle to hold the differential. I'll get it all powder coated, keep it protected from the rust, keep it nice and clean. But this is a huge, huge step forward in the build. Super happy to work with all these guys. They've both been great, Arizona Z Car and Invincible Extremes. Totally recommend them. I've had no issues so far with either of them. They've been great. I'm gonna put a wrap on this episode. You guys seen the progress I've got with getting the rear end figured out. These are gonna go off to powder coating. Get that done soon. I'm gonna keep doing body work, getting the primer done. Just keep sanding, you know, seam sealing, all that stuff. Inside squared away pretty well. I can start running electrical. You know, I can start getting the body prepped for the blue paint. I got the blue paint purchased. Got to get more black to finish the black on the outside, redo a lot of the panels. It's coming along really nicely though. I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made. I know the videos have been few and far between lately. Hopefully this gives you guys an update of where I'm at and all the things I still have left to do. As you can tell, there is just a never-ending amount of work though.